Hello there.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too.
All right, let's get into it. Show me a vault that you'd like to review.
Yeah, of course. Do you see my screen?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So it's a game of Xin
hmm
and I was pretty fed in early game, but it was hard to finish this game. As you can see, it's 40
Yeah,
minute
but I don't
games.
want to. I don't want to watch early game. Late game is like whatever. I just want to look at your early game. So just show me your pathing. You can just play from the start. Let's just go through it.
Okay, of course.
Just like your
Uh,
first few games, like where you want to path, like your ideas. Like this is what I
yes,
want to hear.
yes. I have Gwen top. I will go. I want to press tab. Yes. I have Gwen top against Set. So
hmm
Set is better in early game. I think we lost 2v2, so I don't think so. I'm gonna play top. In
hmm
mid, I have Irelia against Galio. Irelia I want to trade and to take Prio,
hmm
so I can play on her. In bot lane, this is double range against double range. Uh, I can gank for sure. I
hmm
think the best issue is to clear top two bots and
hmm
play for the bot
Okay.
lane and the mid lane. I think I can cover mid and I can play aggro on the bot lane.
Yeah, sure. Let's look.
Okay. Uh, so let's start.
hmm Yeah, you can just skip through. I don't need to see you kill the camps. You can just yeah, exactly. Choose the
Yeah, of
arrow keys
course.
and let's have a look. Nom 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 nom. Yeah,
So
very good. Yeah, this is perfect. hmm We will see when
uh,
Ilya shows, and then basically when Ilya shows is when you get information, or when one of your laners something happens, you know. So if someone burns flash or something, you can look.
yes, of
But for the
course.
most part, Lilia probably wants to just full clear, and so do you. So I mean, you want to, because if you don't against Lilia, you will have a hard time. So that's what's important. Like right now, you doing this gank is possible, but it's not good for your game if the gank doesn't work, and it doesn't. So you see how I mean, it's not a bad gank. Just be mindful that now you need to catch up. So now you need to go Raptors and clear more. You need to. You can't like if you pause here, like you can't lose efficiency in this type of jungle matchup. And if you do lose some efficiency, I don't think it's good to fully commit to reganking because in this type of jungle matchup right now she's level 4 bot and you walk into her level 3, it should not be a good fight.
Yes.
That's why it's bad what you're doing, and you should just go Raptors red and just try to secure all your camps. The reason why you go Raptors red instead of Golems Raptors is because she can obviously try to counter jungle you if the Raptors are up. Like right now, if this guy was, if you go back, like if we look at bot wave, you know, like the bot wave is bouncing, and even if it's not, like they're playing Ezreal, so he can just max range farm, right?
Yes.
They warded you out, and you didn't sweep their ward, so they still have ward. So the
Okay.
issue is, if right now she right clicks your Raptors from Gromp, what do you do about it? You have no
Uh,
flash, so you can't beat her 1v1. She's level 4.
yes, I'm dead probably.
Well,
Not.
you're not gonna die, but you're gonna lose your Raptors because I mean Aurelia will help you, so she's gonna like move. But like that's what I'm saying. Like she can kind of carry, her mid laner here, and she doesn't need to go bot. So she's going bot because she's a bit
Okay.
of a noob, you know. But she
S-
can help a lot by relieving the pressure mid, and also maybe she can like chunk the Aurelia or something while still like just kind of 1v2ing you because she has flash and you guys like you don't, so you can't really touch her, you know.
Okay. And if I go Raptor after what I do, I full clear
Like if you go
or
Raptor, then I think so. I mean, that's what I'm saying, right? Because you are in a jungle matchup where she's farming a lot. She might get two crabs on you if you don't farm, but then base and defend your Gromp. Like right now, if you do red into bot gank, and then for some reason the action is like really long, and she can do double crab into your respawning Gromp, you
okay.
are down a level for the rest of the game, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I
The
see.
question, the question is it worth for you, in your mind, to be down a level on her for the rest of the game,
No,
or
no, because
not?
I can't win anymore
Yeah.
in trade, so I'm
Yeah,
kinda
exactly. So
fucked.
you're
Yes.
gonna fall farther and farther behind. Also, because she's always faster than you in clear. So if you fall behind early, she's gonna get even faster and faster and faster, and she's gonna just eventually, she's gonna basically be farming everything, and you can't do anything about it.
Okay. I
So
see.
that's like I just want you to be aware that this is what can happen if you do red buff here. Like right now, if she's walking to your raptors, even if you do red buff into golems, you might just walk on raptors and see that they're gone. And she is really happy just giving you bot crab and going top crab. She doesn't mind at all because her respawning camps are topside as well. So she'll just, she'll base, walk back topside if she wants to, or she can just stay at that point and look for your gromp, like I said.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's all. So let's see what you actually did. Just be mindful, you know,
Yes.
like a good player here will not run bot because their bot lane doesn't need help.
Okay, okay. Yeah, the
So
wave
you
is
fight a bit
crash,
here. Like what
it's
you're
not
doing is
only.
totally fine. Like it's fine. Just look at the bot wave. Like
Yeah,
you need to look at the actual wave, and I'm noticing that you're not looking at the wave, so you don't know if you need to be there or not. That's my only concern here. You overcommitted a bit, so it is what it is. Not the end of the world.
I think it's not a good trade kill here. Looks
It's
like
not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. You get your item, that's fine.
sh
Eclipse is great and all when you're playing solo queue. Just be mindful. Sometimes you need to be a bit tankier, you know.
okay, yes. I was kinda. I don't know if it's better to go Eclipse or Thunder Sky in this game. I prefer to
I
go
mean, just
aggro.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with going aggro. Just like I think Stride Breaker this game is really good because against Lilia it's a really OP item because you speed
Yes.
yourself up and slow her down, so it's like harder for her to deal with you. But you can go Eclipse if you want to and try to one shot her. Just be mindful that if you get taunted by Galio or ulted by Set, you probably die instantly. You know,
Okay. Yeah. I
so
understand.
that's the downside of the build. So if you know that and you play around that, then I don't mind what you build. Same thing here is like you're doing mid wave, but you're not really like right now, you need to push next wave. Otherwise, what you just did is bad for your earlier, just so you know, because you froze the
Yeah.
wave for the
Yeah.
Galio. So instead, you should just let the wave do its own thing, and you should just use the tempo to that. You should use your tempo to farm, because like I said, if you go back, like oh, Lilia is in here. Like if you go back right now, if you pause, like you haven't farmed much because you were doing action bot and then you died. So if you don't farm your camps right now, all four of your camps will be up in a matchup where she is power farming. So you're gonna fall behind just by existing. Like right now, you're falling behind.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, I wanted to show you if you go back, look at your XP before and after you push the minions.
Uh, Here. So
It gives you for this big of a wave. I'll show you how much XP it gives you. You can play now. For this big of a wave, look how much XP you get. Kind of sad, no?
yeah, it's kinda sad. I think it's
So my
better
point
to farm
is
here. Yes.
I'm just making sure that you know that as long as you defend your camps, what you did is fine. If you like, it's fine if you don't mess up your mid laner's wave, but you messed up the mid laner's wave a little bit. And I'm not saying that is like that's always going to be GG, but sometimes it's really bad for the game. So now if she stole one of your camps, this is really bad. But if she didn't, it's kind of okay. Now
I don't look mid
I
lane.
mean, can you go back? Did you auto cancel with your Q? I need to see. Like, I think mechanically maybe you messed up when you had Q.
Maybe.
I think you may have messed up because you definitely beat her 1v1. Yeah, I think you could have squeezed auto Q and you would have killed her maybe. I mean, it's close either way. I mean, probably Galio saves her anyway if she just runs, but she decided to die. Either way, the outcome is fine. Just if she didn't die there and just ran away and stole your Gromp, then she's farming everything. She's gonna full clear again, and you're in a big trouble again. Because again, you're just
Okay.
losing camps and you're just behind her because she's already, like, you're barely level 4 and she was level 4 2 minutes ago. You understand
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I understand. So now, should I have to reopen bot or top because all my
And it
comp are up?
depends. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
now you just choose where you want to be. You want to go
yeah.
bot because they have no sums. You want to go top and fight grubs against set. What do you
Uh,
want to do?
I want to go bot. Yes. So I let.
So you should
Yeah.
open top and farm down.
Yes.
You
Okay.
should not open bot because now after you do these two camps, you are out of time, right? Like you need to go top and farm your camps because
Okay.
otherwise, again,
Yes.
you're going to keep falling behind.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you should always, when all your camps are up, open out away from the side that you want to play on because you want to farm those two camps, and then you can do three camps and move and help. You can do two camps, like you finish the two camps, right? On top side here, then you can go gank. You can do raptors and gank. You can do raptors golems and gank. You know what I mean? Like you have all the options.
Okay.
So it's important to start opposite side of your opponent. And like I said, it needs to make sense what you are thinking and what you are doing. Like for example, starting Drake right now when you have top camps up, it's fine if you expect her to be on grubs or you see her on grubs. But if you don't see her and she was just farming down and she cancels you on Drake here and stops you from doing Drake, it could be trouble. Obviously,
Yeah.
in this case, it's good because you have bot prio. Just be mindful. Like if you lose time hitting Drake when she's farming and then she comes and stops you from Drake, it's really bad for you.
Mm.
Right now, you're doing Drake. If you lose your top camps, it's really bad for you. You're paying that. But my point is, that's why you see the problem with doing your two bot camps. Like imagine if you did Gromp and Wolves, then you would only lose blue buff and it would be acceptable, right?
Yeah.
Because um, right now, for example, if she was really smart, maybe she's just counter jungling your wolves, and then they don't see her when they check the blue, because like what laner is going to check the wolves?
Okay.
and then she gets everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is really nice by you. Your mid laner chunks him hard, and you punish him, and you counter jungle him. Very good action. You can probably check. Oh, nice. The spawns. That's very good. Nice. That's auto Q. Very good. Like, you can skip past this. I don't mind. But this is really good. Excellent stuff. You counter jungle him. You should probably not take the golems. I think it's too greedy. Very good. You are basing for Eclipse. You're on Spike. Very good. You have good tempo. And now you should make a decision. If you pause right now, you should make a decision because your Raptors will be respawning soon, right?
Yeah. Um, I
Whether or
think
not you want to go and fight Lilia or not.
I think I win, so I can fight Lilia.
Exactly. You can fight or you can farm. So the question is how does it work for everyone else? Do they need help? Do they want help? Are people spiking right now and want to fight?
I
What is
think
going on now?
I have my spikes, so I can maybe reopen bot, and my comp are high level than my comp top, so it's better to open bot, and I can play the blue side of Lilia with the
Exactly. So that's
Cryogins.
what I agree with you basically. It's an option. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. Depending on the game, it will be good for you, right?
Yeah,
So right now with Lulu Jinx, do you want to do that? Probably not, because they're Lulu Jinx, right? These champions don't really like going there and fighting to the
yeah,
death.
okay,
But if you have like maybe Rel or Alistar and like a Kaisa, then they very much enjoy this kind of skirmish,
okay,
So just be mindful of your champions and like, are we scaling? Are they scaling? Because here, if you are not scaling, any like not having good scaling, that this could be a great opportunity for you and your team to counter jungle enemy blue and maybe find Lilia that there. Like maybe someone still have no flash. You know what I mean?
okay. So here
You understand?
I make a mistake. Oh, maybe not.
Yes, yes, you are saying to do this, and in my
Yeah.
opinion, it's a mistake because your mid laner doesn't really have ult, and your bot lane is not particularly good at fighting this. So here you can open raptors to secure them before, so Lilia can't steal them, and then you can even secure red. But you should not try to go river here. You should just path up and farm
Okay.
because you are playing a scaling game. Like you are all scaling very well, and you should not be trying to fight here with your scaling champions.
Okay, I
I don't think it's
understand.
good. Like right now, you had ward on golems, right? So for example, in this case, you could just do your raptors, your red, and then you can do wolves blue, and then you can react to what you see on the golems. If she never shows on the golems after you do grump, you can counter jungle golems. Maybe you can gank top. Because your
Okay.
bot lane is already happy because you helped them, right? You helped them, they got 2 kills. They got an assist and a kill on Lux, right? So your bot lane should be somewhat happy.
Mm.
They should be safe, that you already helped them.
Yes.
But top lane maybe needs some help. I don't know, because she got ganked, right? So
Yeah, and set is 2-0, but I think it's winnable. It's gonna
no, but
work.
that's what I'm saying, right? So
Yeah.
if you can just right now just let Jinx farm and
Okay.
just make sure mid and top are safe, then you are already outscaled because like you are so far ahead in gold and your
Mm.
champ scale is pretty good, right?
Yeah, okay. I understand. So I just need to
So
cover
just keep
Gwen and
the game
yeah.
exactly, keep the game stable. Do you understand what the word means?
Okay. Yeah. Uh,
Stable is like just making sure that
yes,
nothing goes crazy, nothing goes
yeah.
wrong. Yes.
Okay.
That's my opinion, of course. But if you feel like maybe I'm playing with I don't know Kalista and Thresh or Kalista Alistar or something, and we want to fight a bit early, then you can obviously go there and try to fight on Grump or something.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Hmm.
But in this game we scale, so I can just cover and chill the game.
Yeah, I think that is a little bit higher
Uh,
chance of winning. Yes.
I'm trolling here.
Well, that's fine. That's okay. Like I said, like you feel forced to do this because the game is in trouble topside,
Mm,
but you are strong enough to go help top and make sure the game doesn't go boom. Is what I'm saying.
yeah.
Mhm.
Is Mercury better than I don't have the word
Depends.
in English.
Yeah, I know
Plated.
Tabi played with steel
Yes.
caps. It doesn't matter. Armor boots. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do. I think this game, yeah, because you're playing against Lux,
Yeah.
Lilia, and Galio, so it's too much.
Okay.
But this is what I mean with like Eclipse is a bit greedy because now it feels bad to go Mercs because you kind of get one shot by set.
Yeah, yeah. It's why I go for the
I
Tabi
know,
boots. Okay.
but that's why it helps to get armor or the HP on the first item as well. So you're a bit tankier, so you can go the other boot and still be tanky
Okay.
because they have so much CC. Galio and Lux and
Yeah, yeah,
Lilia have
yeah.
so.
Okay, I
But
understand.
it's fine. Like, it's up to you at the end of the day. Hmm?
Mm.
Yeah, this is just like right now because we are scaling. You should not be too stressed to go into bot side.
Okay.
I think you should just full clear. If you wanted your raptors, they're already gone. You know, like as you can see, like
Mm.
as you're doing grubs, she probably counter jungled you. So just do your camps and that's what I would do. You could also ping someone to get wards on for you, but now you see like you're just not farming for a while, and it feels pretty bad. I think for you. You find a gank, but that's more on them being a
Yeah.
bit silly. But I don't mind. Like again, if you have a good feeling over a gank, you can always look for the gank. Hmm. Nice. Fight was well played.
Should I clear Crux before I back?
Yes, you can. You can. You can. It's
Okay.
not a problem. Your Gwen can't really move. So also, your Gwen is not a good champion to like move and fight someone to defend your jungle. So be mindful. Like you're pinging for her to do that, but her champion kind of sucks in that situation. So be careful that like you don't bait your teammates to do decision they are bad at. You know, like if Gwen and Lilia, like if Gwen goes to Lilia, Lilia can probably do the buff in her face. You know, because her champion kind of sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy is really strong, so you probably die here, or maybe have to use flash or something. Nice, that's a good W. Nice, he wasted his W's or wasted his flash. So actually, excellent stuff. Very good. I think he could probably kill you there if he plays it better, but this was good.
Yeah, I
Outcome
think
was good. It's up to you. It's up to you.
it,
How you play it.
it was a bit flippy, I think.
Oh, but that's fine. Like as long as you're confident, I don't care. One thing is a small thing, but max Q on Zinzao scales a bit better in my opinion because you lower cooldown.
Okay.
But E is nice because AOE I know, so it's up to you.
Okay. I will try some game. I'm not a good
Because they
player
buffed
in
it this
Xin.
patch. Oh, that's okay. Like
Nah.
they buffed it this patch, so it's something you can try. Nice. You try to get the Q knock up, investigate. Yeah, this is fine. You're just trying to see who you can kill and just be careful. Of course, they're coming from mid, so try to stay connected with your team. Nice. You charge knock up.
I
Or
don't
you
know
can do
why I
W then
flash.
E.
Yeah.
You can W and then E, and you don't waste your flash there. So it's a bit of an unfortunate circumstance. But as you can see, they have a lot of magic damage. So there, you should maybe be a bit more careful about jumping in because you have the like different boots, you know.
Okay.
That's an example of like you going like really aggressive against two champs that can actually like kill you. And also like that's what I'm saying with Eclipse. You know, if you had Sundered Sky already and you're building towards Black Cleaver, for example, or any health item that can be Starak or anything,
Mm.
you would not die there. Make
Uh,
sense?
yeah, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, Mikael is good. Why not? But it shouldn't be for you. It should actually be for Jinx. But sure. I mean, it can be used on you sometimes too. Just I think Mercs would be a bit better. You can also go Starak, give 20% tenacity. You know, so
Okay.
give 20% less CC. So it's a very good item for this reason as well. Helps
Uh,
you
I
if
can
you
go
go
with
these boots.
send too, I think.
Yeah, yes, I think it's
Yeah.
good too, gives tenacity as well. But again, like it feels bad to build this when you go Eclipse. Like basically,
Yeah.
Eclipse is really good one item spike, and I agree that it's the best item spike in the game for Xin Zhao and like even Jarvan and Lee Sin. But when you go this item, you are making the rest of your build look really
Mm.
uh, a bit difficult to find something other than Black Cleaver or Sundered Sky, and you don't have any options. You can't go for like, basically you just have shit items
Yeah.
after Eclipse, and Eclipse doesn't help any other item. It's just like it makes your one item really strong, but you can't do anything. So there, I mean, you're playing Xin Zhao, so fighting in front of tier 2 is always really hard for you, but you're already
Mm.
a kind of baited you, so unfortunate.
Okay.
Like of the rest of the game, like I can go over it, but I don't think it's too important. I think
Uh,
for the most part, if you have any decisions that you want to go over, then let me know.
I
If you
can take
remember.
a second game if you want.
Yes, yes, I think that would be good.
It's a game of the Scream.
Sure,
So it's a Poppy game.
sure.
So this time I want to play for my top side because I think bot they are kinda safe.
Yes,
Like
I agree.
it's hard for Braum and Xin to dive, I think. And
I
Jax,
agree.
if he's ahead, I think he just destroyed the game. And
Yes, I agree.
I can also play for LeBlanc if Wei is trolling me.
Yes,
So
I
yeah,
agree.
I want to pass top side.
I like it. In
can
this jungle
pass.
matchup, you can also always run to his Raptors level 1 and he can't stop you really.
Okay,
Because you beat him 1v1 when he's on you, you just Q him and he just gets fucked.
okay, okay.
Like you have to kite him, but basically, if both of you are level 1, that's good for the game because your champion don't need money and his champion need money.
Okay, I understand. So I look the wave. I think it's gankable, but I don't know if it's bad or not.
I mean, basically, if you want to force it, you can, but he's already playing really safe, you know. Now
Yeah.
you can commit for a dive if you like. Like now you can commit if you
Uh,
see that Xin path down. You saw that he pathed down, so you can actually stay until the wave crashes and then
okay.
tower dive him. But that's because you're playing Poppy specifically. But for the most part, that's obviously really bad. So if you go back, like
Mm,
you should be looking at how Volibear is playing, and if you go back more, even a little bit more, like before you even start running here. If you can go back one more time, yeah, like right now, I'll pause right now. He warded right now, and
yeah.
I want you to have the habit to, if it's not right now really volatile, to just do your raptor. Like either there is a dive top and you need to skip raptors,
Mm,
or the enemy is about to crash the wave top. Okay,
mm. So I think
these are the two circumstances that I want you to skip raptors. Okay, so
okay,
either there's a dive or he's crashing the wave and you won't be able to gank after raptors. If
okay,
any other reason, I want you to one-shot the raptors or like do them as fast as possible. You don't have to even smite them, but you just do them because they're so close to you.
okay. So because
You're
I
being
think
very inefficient by walking past these raptors and not doing them because you have to come back and get them. Whereas if you do raptors and then go back to your jungle, you can just do golem into red or crab into golem into red, and then there's no problem.
okay, okay. Because
Because,
I think
go ahead, yeah.
there sorry, yeah. I think there Volibear want to crash and Xin is maybe behind him, so I want to be sure he's not here and I want to
No,
cover
and it's
side.
okay to
Yeah.
do that, but can they gank Jax?
No, they
So
can't.
if Xin Zhao is wasting his time top, then you are getting ahead,
Okay, yeah, I'm wasting my time too,
right?
so yeah, I have to
Well, that's
farm.
what I'm saying.
I
Well, you
understand.
don't have to because your champion can do this and still be useful. All I'm trying to say is you're not squeezing, like you're not punishing Xin Zhao if he is top. You are matching him, and in that 2v2 is not immediately GG if you guys are face checking them. You know?
Okay, I understand.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So I can skip that. Uh, So I lost a lot of time because I don't clear my top side.
Yes. You started your Raptors when you could have started. You started the crab. Like basically, you started the Raptors when you could have recalled after your full clear. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're just down like 45 seconds, and it's not terrible. It's just like. It needs to make sense for you to waste so much time. And
Mm,
right there, like they can't gank Jax, so just farm, and you should be happy. Because if you get levels, you are strong this game too. You know, like you are not useless champ. Here it's really good. You skip camp to go and gank. This is very good, of course. You should do this. Oh, well, you should
I'm
probably play
playing
it a
it,
bit
but
better.
yeah,
Yes, yes, it's fine.
uh,
Like this type of stuff, like no point in reviewing. I mean, I trust that you can review it yourself. You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's
So
fine. Some HP could be nice. I think.
okay,
Just
I
I mean,
prefer to
small
start
thing.
boot for being
No, no, I agree with you,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
just buy Ruby Crystal, you have 400 gold, you know? You can
Okay,
buy boots on the next clear. Like if you clear once, you'll get 600 gold, you know? So
okay,
that's how it works. It's not a big deal though. Don't worry about it. Um, you have pink and stuff, and here it's good that you are clearing. Again, you should be asking if bot need push out or anything. Probably not, but still, you know,
mm,
like do you need help? Blah blah blah. This is what you should be asking
okay.
for there,
So
and go
now
to the
I
top.
asking to play safe
hmm
bot and I want to play grubs for Jax,
hmm
so I need the prio
This
mid
is really good.
top.
Yeah, yeah. The very good. This is good. And you bring the LB. Your Jax is smurfing. Very good.
Yes, my Jax is good.
Nice, very good. I don't know what that grub is doing, but it's trolling you a bit. It's fine though. Try to stack them if you can.
Yeah,
If you go out
yeah,
of range a
I
bit,
always
it's
tag
better.
them.
Yes, yes,
Mm,
very good. That's good. And we get the grubs, and you hover mid first. We see Zinzao, so now you should farm. You know what I mean? Like, you
mm,
see, like what you're doing here is not bad if you know that there's a camp, right? So this is really good. You push him out and take his camp. That's really good.
mm.
But if you don't know if there's a camp, better to go crab first, and then you
Okay,
can check.
I know there is camp, so I come to take
That's
them.
good. Very good. Very good. Then you're doing correct play. But you know, sometimes you'll run here and there's no camp,
Mm.
and then he's running to your camp, and he's really happy because, well, you're fucked.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
know.
can't make it to defend your camp anymore, and your laners have to like kind of gap enemy. But this is really good because the wave is bad for Volibear and he's in a very bad position. So you guys just gank him and you take him out. Very good. And now you go and do base. You probably can secure crab because, okay, so go back.
Yeah.
Base for tempo here is always good for the game.
Mhm.
But if you leave this crab up, you will never see it again because you need to go bot side, right?
Okay.
Because you want to go bot side because you want to keep pathing into Jack's lane most likely because you want to make sure that he can pressure. And obviously now Volibear have no ulti, so he's really easy to gank, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So you don't want to come back top for a long time. Like you want to do 3 bot camps and maybe even like hover bot to help them push out so there's nothing
Okay.
going wrong, right?
Yeah. So I can do scuttle for sure. Okay.
So you do scuttle because it's the camp that you can lose
Yeah.
meanwhile you are bot. Make sense?
Yeah. Makes sense.
So
Okay.
for example, if you feel like he can steal your raptors, you can you can do the raptors and base after raptors for your own matchup. Now your
Okay.
champion doesn't care if you lose raptors, but maybe if you're playing like Lilia or Kha'Zix or Kiana, this type of jungle matchup, maybe them stealing a camp is a big problem for you, or like Brand jungle or something or Zyra.
Okay.
Then you can do the side that you're on, and then you farm down, but you recall after the side that you are done with, so that you recall and walk into the side you are protecting. Does it make sense what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. So I can take scuttle and Corbin and the raptors, and I can
Yes.
back after. Okay.
You could even take all 3 camps on those
Okay.
champions
And
because they
Krogs.
clear really fast. Yes,
Okay. Okay.
because they clear really fast, and the game is about you farming and getting fed. Now,
Okay.
in this case, the game is about obviously your teammates because you're playing Poppy,
Mm.
but still you can grab the scuttle just for extra, like because it's a camp that you can't protect.
Okay.
And if he can take scuttle and raptors, it's kind of a lot of gold for him and a lot of XP that you lost, and
Okay.
it
Okay.
doesn't feel good. Basically, it's too much. Like one of the other, I don't mind. Like if there's only raptors, that's fine, or only scuttle, that's fine. But since both are up, it's a bit too much for value for him. It's so much XP and gold,
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
and it's almost no risk because of there's almost no risk basically. So we go here, we do 3 camps. Do you see what I mean? Like you're not going topside for a long time because you want to make sure everyone is happy and helping, and you are using this. You find the gank angle, you force it, but actually the Hui played pretty good and he was bot, so you kind of got surprised. I
Mm.
understand that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. I
Mm.
mean, again, obviously, if you knew that he was there, then it would be bad, but you didn't know, so there's
I
no
didn't
problem.
know, so it was a bit
So you went
conflict.
for a 3v3 and you felt like you were stronger. I think that's very reasonable.
Okay.
But you see what I said about imagine the Zinzao was just clearing and now he took your Raptors and red, oh, sorry,
Yeah.
not your red, but your
I'm
Raptors
losing
and crab.
300 gold and
Exactly, that's
I was
300
yeah
gold
yeah.
difference in the matchup. And if you just took the crab, then at least you are even still, if he takes the Raptors because
Okay.
you took
Yeah.
the crab.
I
So it,
understand.
it, it just it goes to show because you want to make action bot because your Jack's already winning. I understand. But if as soon as the action is done, then you can do something else. Small thing
Okay.
there, but I like to just one shot the Raptors on the way there. I think if my support is already checking, if I need to check from my support, it's different. But since my support is already checking the grubs, like I can take my time and enjoy the Raptors. It takes like what 10 seconds, like 2 spell and it's gone. It's very very quick camp.
Okay.
Um, Small thing, you don't have to worry about it. Sometimes it's better to skip. I know I was always greedy about this. Same thing here is like you are forcing play, and I have no problem with this as long as you know this is going to work. If he ults out and lives, this is not great. But obviously, maybe you know what's going on. Just be mindful. Like right now, this
Yeah.
feels pretty bad for you because you could have right now been like almost done with grubs, and then you can still gank top after grubs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm losing time and I'm doing nothing.
Well,
So
if you go back, you're doing something. But what I'm saying is, if you go back,
yeah.
like if you go back right now, like if you pause,
Yeah.
is there a timer on your top gank? Like, is there a time where this top gank is no longer possible?
Uh, no, I think I can gonk when I want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe you should take some time to secure the objective and let Jax lane a bit 1v1, get the Volibear even lower and lower and lower, and then you can gank.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also, your mid laner is really strong, and your mid laner right now, if you look at mid, is catching a wave, yes?
Yes.
So maybe you should just give him some time to catch this. You see the next wave is coming mid.
Mm. Okay.
Let him push that one too, and then you can enjoy ganking together or playing together. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Yeah, and if I gank now. I think if Xin is here, I can probably die also.
Oh, for
So
example, yes,
yeah,
but if your LeBlanc is coming with you, there's nothing they can do,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Volibear will
If I
have to
wait
suffer.
LeBlanc, it's free. Okay.
Exactly. So here you can include your LeBlanc by playing together, and maybe even Rel if Rel doesn't have to go bot, which probably she does against Kalista Braum because they can dive easily. But think about it. Maybe maybe you have a Ziggs or something, and he doesn't need much help.
Okay.
You can include everybody, and just look at like the situation because I like that you're proactively looking. I do think it's good. I just think that here um, you can force something out of Volibear, but it's not that good compared to what you will get if you wait for LeBlanc. And looking at midwave and talking to your mid laner here and asking like, I want to make a play top. Like, how can I help you? And like, how can I get you to include yourself? Especially when he plays a LeBlanc or something that he wants to do this.
Okay.
Maybe if he plays Azir or Oriana, he doesn't want to roam and do this because he wants to just win lane and keep hitting
Mm.
mid.
Yeah, but he's playing LeBlanc, so can
So
only
he's not gonna keep
yeah.
sieging mid against Hui. He will just wave clear Hui. So it's better to go roam
Yeah.
when style. And in this case, you could make him a very good opportunity. You could be doing grubs right now and just kiting the grubs towards the top. Or like towards the middle of the pit or not. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like towards the scuttle and like doing them
Yeah.
there. And then
Like here.
maybe you kill three, maybe you kill one, maybe you kill two. But
Mm.
when the wave looks good top and LeBlanc is coming,
Yeah, we
you
can
go
just
and
dive and
power
they'll
dive
be
is
dead.
3 and GG, like the
Yeah.
Jax is 4-0 and gets another dive and then full tower or almost a full tower. It's GG for him in top lane, like he can't come back.
Okay, I understand.
So, just be mindful of what it looks like for everybody else.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is good. I like that you're proactive. Just think about it.
Sometimes I just force too much, I think. Just
Yes,
I
exactly.
need to
Just
play for myself a little bit.
because LeBlanc
Yeah.
actually plays really well by skipping the camp and coming straight here and
Mm.
killing him. But imagine you had like a mid laner that was not as aware, and then he would just push this wave and play normal, and then both of you are low now, and maybe Xin can come and stop the golems, and it would just be
Yeah.
unfortunate if this happens.
Okay, I
Oh,
understand.
not golems, sorry. He comes to stop grubs, and you can't stack 6 grubs, and then that would feel kind of bad for
Yeah.
you, I think.
Stack.
When you had them for free, when your LeBlanc was close by and your Jax was full HP.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
So it's a small thing. I mean, I don't think it's a small thing, but because a lot of games, especially in higher level, it can be a problem. But just the order in which you do things do matter. So think about that.
Okay. Here I have the information of Xinzao. He was
hmm
bot and the blue respawning. Should I go
hmm
blue? But my Jax is in the base, so I think it's flippy.
So it depends on your mid laner. So if LeBlanc can move with you to the blue, it can be good because you and
Okay.
Jax and LeBlanc can all go together. Because Jax has no job because you see where the wave is, right? It's all the way
Yeah.
down there. So Jax can follow you and not lose much or lose nothing.
Okay, okay. So
But if
I
LeBlanc
can play
is
the blue.
recalling, you should not play for it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because enemy support can be here. So keep in mind, if enemy support recalled and he's running around, because obviously the bot play, there's nothing going on, that's fine. Because here, like, if your LeBlanc wants to stay, which she did, you can make this play. I don't think it's bad if you had gone there, because you don't have item anyway. So
Okay.
this plus 40 armor doesn't make a huge difference for you. It's like,
Yeah, of course.
it's nice, but it doesn't change the game. So here, if you use your Jackson LeBlanc's tempo to walk in top, it's good. But the LB channeled recall and kind of baited you, because
Yeah, yeah.
you thought, oh, she's gonna base. Because then you should base with her. Because if you invade and enemy Hue is coming, then there is a problem. That's all.
Okay.
But this is fine. What you're doing is fine. You're connecting with your team,
Mm.
playing for Herald. I don't mind. Your mid laner got chunked, so it was hard to go bottom side. But go back. Like I want to highlight that what you did was really good. Just go back one more. You opened to go back to when you gank mid, just so I can show you exactly what I mean. Like right now, if you go back a bit more before LeBlanc gets chunk and your bot lane dies, um, like right now,
So yeah.
obviously your team is playing aggressive here, and like you should be here if they are calling this.
Okay.
Do you? So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't remember at this moment what
And that's
happens,
fine.
but
If you want to listen, you
yeah.
can, but I don't really mind. Just be mindful
Okay.
that like here as Poppy, like if your Fed LeBlanc wants to go pick a fight here, then you should definitely be running to
Yes.
her and helping her.
Yes, I don't care of the
And
comp swap. Yeah.
obviously the other way around too, right? Of the other way around, if you're
Mm.
calling that you want blue and you want and Jax is also really strong, then maybe LeBlanc should listen to you guys, and come to
Okay.
you. But
Yeah.
the point is it should not be possible that LeBlanc gets killed or dies or gets in a fight without you being there, or the other way around. Because LeBlanc is one of those champions that can, when she's ahead, she can always choose the fight.
Okay.
So if she chooses a fight where she has less champions on her team helping her to compare to enemy team, she's trolling.
Okay.
Or she's smurfing, right? There's no in between.
Yeah.
Either she's trolling or she's killing them 1v2 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
not on you to make this decision. But, some champ like Azir and LeBlanc have so much mobility and can do what they want. So they should not, when
Mm.
they're ahead, they should not be making decisions that put them in bad situation.
Maybe I can ask to LeBlanc because she's fed. I can ask what she want to do at this moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is exactly when you're coming out of base after, you base, you're coming out of base and it's just like, okay, like I don't need to farm right now. I'm in good position in the game. Like Zinzao is weak, so you don't feel the pressure to farm too much. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
You will if there's nothing, but you will ask. Like guys, I'm strong and Zinzao is weak. Like, can we do anything together? I can invade blue maybe. And what do you guys want to do?
Okay. Okay. I
You know.
understand.
So
Next time
like
I
usually
will
I
ask.
ask
Yeah.
first. Yeah, yeah. Like I ask first. Like, what do you guys want to do? Like Jax, what do you want to do? LeBlanc, what do you want to do? Like bot lane, do you need help? Like these are the three questions that are really good because then like if bot lane says yeah we're struggling, then you will go mid and help LeBlanc help bot lane.
Okay. Yeah. I understand.
And if everyone says, no, no, I don't know, I just want to farm, I don't know anything, okay, then I will farm too.
Okay.
And that simple, right? So that can help you with the communication a lot. Just asking all the time. I remember asking all the time when I'm coming off base, and then uh, the next step is to discuss how you play it.
Mm. Okay.
So I want to go bot side, okay?
Mm.
What do you do when if their bot lane moves up? Do we fight? Do we run? What do we do?
Okay. Yeah. So
Do you want to poke? Do you want to all in fight? Like
so
obviously, like it depends on.
mm,
Yeah, go ahead.
when I'm here, I can ask. Jin need to
Hmm.
take the prio and LeBlanc need to push. So after they push, we can just decide what we do after
Yes, you
this
just want to
play.
ask like, do you need
Yeah.
help bot? Because bot is weak. They
Yeah.
definitely don't have prio, so they need you and LeBlanc to come there and help them to get prio. So as you're walking out here, you can make this plan. Maybe Jax has TP, and you guys can discuss like, oh, like if there's a fight bot, Jax will TP, we will 5v5 or we will 4v5, whatever.
Okay.
Because LeBlanc can push mid alone. No one needs to help her, right? She's winning lane.
Yeah. Okay. I understand.
Yes, very good. So, what you did in response would be really good because normally right now you would cross into mid and help your
Mm.
team, and help the bot
Yeah.
side after you steal camp, but your team was inting, so unlucky.
Yeah. Yeah. It's my bad too because I don't go with them. I think I
But
should
that,
go
I
with
mean,
them.
yes, yes, yes. If you
Yeah.
didn't talk about it, you can do better, but it's
Mm.
not your fault, Like
Okay.
that's not how it works. It's not your fault that it happened, but you can do better
Okay.
by making sure it doesn't happen next time and helping your teammates play better. So this is good.
Of course.
You get Herald, you base for your item. This is totally fine. And we go into our bot camps. This is no problem for me. You want to play on the blanks. The same thing here, depending on what you do, will decide. Like depending on what your teammates say, it will
Yeah.
decide how many camps you farm or don't farm,
I just
or
decided to
where
farm
you go.
because we outscale so hard, so we don't need
Yes,
to.
yes, of course. I think it's good,
Yeah.
especially if your solo lanes are
Mm.
swapping lanes. Then you securing these camps meanwhile
Yeah.
is very good.
I just want to finish my smite. So
Just keep in mind right now, if you go back one
ah,
click, just go back one click before you go to blue. Like right now, maybe you need to go to wolves or raptors and then straight to top lane. If you are worried, they can dive top. Now we have LeBlanc, so she doesn't need help. But maybe if
okay.
you have like Oriana or a Syndra, maybe you need to do raptors and then go straight top because you must help.
Okay, so I skip blue and the gromp and I go Raptors first.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, or wolves, depending on how much time you have. Just keep in
Okay.
mind you need to look at the wave top because that's canon wave, like it's a big wave.
Mm.
And if your Oriana or Syndra get zoned and they lose whole top tower, it's really bad for them. They lose a lot of farm and
Okay.
you lose a whole tower. That could be a problem. And worst case, even worse, they don't realize and they die. So that would be
Yeah,
really
yeah.
bad because
And I don't want the Leblanc die.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. But in this game, they are playing Volibear, Xin Braum.
Mm.
It's very hard for them to make play on her, so she can probably just do it herself. But
Mm.
keep in mind.
Yeah.
Like here, if the Braum and Volibear go and Xin try to make play top and he doesn't realize it, maybe he can die.
Okay.
And that would be really bad, especially if he has shut down. So just something to think about if you need to help, because here you did blue and then went to action, which is really good again. Like, this is what your champion wants to do. So I really like the way you're playing. Just be mindful that maybe you needed to do it top and defend LeBlanc first, and then you can go bot. But in this case, it was not necessary.
Um,
Yeah, this is all fine. Just right now, at any given point you feel like you should farm, you can just tell your team, I'm leaving, bye, I'm farming.
yeah.
But again, if you feel like you can do something because you are strong, I have no problem with it.
It's a good chase or
This is
not?
very good.
I think.
Yes, yes, very good,
Okay.
very good. You took her flash and killed her. This is very good for the
Okay.
game. This is their strongest champion, you know? So if you can take her out, you are smurfing.
Okay.
And you are smurfing, so very good. Chase like this
Thank
is
you.
bad if you lose some towers, it's really bad. But the way you played the map right now was really good. You were active and you were playing with your team until you got something. Now you recall together, and now you can farm again.
Okay.
Or you can play again because you killed them and you are back on the map first. So it's up to you.
Okay.
Again,
Okay.
now you choose okay a quick farm, and you realize oh shit, like you want the this upgrade smite, very
Yeah, I
good,
want
and then
to
you're
go
like
up.
oh shit, they're doing Drake, they stole the Drake, but you're still in time for the fight, which is good enough, and you kill everyone. Is very good.
Mm,
No, I like this a lot. That's what Poppy wants to do. You know, you don't want to be busy farming the whole game. You want to be active and
yeah.
ganking, and you did a good job of this game. Just keep in mind, sometimes you need to. Sometimes you can delay your tempo, like delay the play a little bit if it's going to keep staying like possible. You know, like when your
Okay.
lane is winning, you don't need to feel the rush or the need. And also, like just to remind you, because at this point we can end the review here because the rest of the
Yeah,
game will be
of
somewhat
course.
simple. But if you go back to 3 minutes when you ganked, right? Like if
Three
you need to be
minutes?
talking to 3 minutes. Yes, this is the first point, right? Your first learning
Uh,
is you should not be losing this much time running around
yeah.
here unless you can force your gank yourself,
Okay.
because your Jax cannot die. So you should not feel the pressure to come and help him. If
Yeah,
your
of
Jax can
course.
die, what you're doing is very good because you are playing
Mm.
Poppy. You know.
But he can't die
Uh,
here, so yes, I'm doing the
Yes, he
bad
have
move.
E
Okay,
and
I
he has
understand.
Q. And as long as you tell him, just be careful. Maybe Xin Zhao is trying to gank you. Just
Mm.
I will be there, but just wait a little bit.
Okay.
He doesn't need to queue in this matchup to win. He can
Yeah, yeah,
just
of
play with
course.
walk up, auto W, and then press E, stun him, and jump away.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
So just here you are losing so much potential level. Yeah, if the Xin Zhao just also full clear, then he
Mm.
would be level 4 by the time you are level 3 again. And
Yes,
it's good to be active, but you need to have a good reason to be active.
mm,
Like here, if you can force flash mid maybe, and you can flash on enemy mid, it could be good. Just
okay.
think about this.
Okay, okay.
A good play will stay a good play. If there's a
Yeah,
wave that is dying and you need to be there to dive, you must rush there. Or maybe enemy is trying to crash the wave and you have small amount of time to come and stop him, you must rush there. But if your
okay.
lane is just winning 1v1 or 2v2, they're just winning, make sure that you are in good condition yourself and farm as much as you can before you end up there. Make sense?
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Okay.
Because that's when there's pressure to force the play, right? Is when they are crashing the wave, or when you are trying to tower dive, because there's a limited amount of time for the waves, right?
Mm, yeah. Okay.
Very good. Same thing with the dive later. It's the same point basically. I just want to show you level 7. Like it's like 10 minutes. It's second
10
grubs timing.
minutes.
Yes, we can go over
Uh,
that.
yeah.
No, no. Okay, this is after the play. After the play, this was fine. Again, this is good. You are doing your bot camps and you're making a play. I like it. But here, same thing. You're going to force this play top, but
Yeah.
this play is going to stay there. It's a matter of time. And
At
the
this
longer you
moment?
wait, you're
Uh,
about to go top and dive this volley bear. Yes.
yeah, okay.
And this is the same concept. It's like this
Yeah.
this situation is only getting better with time for Jax, and he cannot get ganked by Xin Zhao. So you don't have to feel the pressure to force the gank right now because Volibear is fighting. Because
Mm.
if he's fighting, he should be losing.
Yeah, yeah, I can just clear. I can
Yes,
take
you can just do the
Raptors
grubs.
and go
Yes,
grabs. Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
yes, 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 indeed. I mean, you skipping Raptors, I don't mind. I would do
Okay.
that because like I said, I'm greedy. I always took my Raptors when I walk past them because
Mm.
to me, there's like the fastest camp in the game. It's
Yeah.
like kind of just one shot it.
Yeah, with
But
Poppy it's pretty simple, so I think I can do
yes, yes,
Raptors.
exactly. A lot of junglers do it really fast, so I was
Mm.
playing like Vigo, even Xin Zhao. I would just like drive by and I would just one shot it. I
Yeah.
know sometimes I was a little late to the play, but it was not the case because it took very little time. It's a
Okay.
judgment call, but it's just a habit I had. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But the most important part here is that you shouldn't feel the pressure to gank top right now, unless the health bars are low. Make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Or there's a tower dive, yes, or there's a tower dive. Then you also must rush, but in this case, you can easily secure neutral and then come later when it looks better.
Okay, thank you.
That's perfect. And then the last point that I had, wait, let me think. There was another thing I wanted to say,
Mhm.
but as I was describing this one, I forgot. No, I think that's it. Oh, I wanted to say that just the next time your bot lane dies, that was the next point. When your LeBlanc and your bot lane die, like they're
Yeah,
fighting.
so
Make sure
here.
you are on the same page. Yes, if you are invading blue and they're dying bot on the enemy Raptors, something went wrong.
Yeah, yeah. I think I forgot to call something at this
Oh
moment.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Just talking to each other here. Just make sure you're on the same page. And even in solo queue, if you notice your Fed LeBlanc doing this, maybe change your mind. Say, fuck it, I'll go walk there.
Okay, okay, I
Like go
understand.
back. Like right now, something you can do is like as she's pushing, you see she's fogging bot right now. You saw it, right? Like she was already walking when you entered river.
Yeah. So I'm
So when
here.
you went into the bush,
Sir
you went
river.
into like right here. You are in river right now. She's going bot. Maybe just click on her.
Yeah, yeah. I should go with her. Okay.
Yes, just pay attention. Oh, you're going bot. Okay, and then you can just help each other not make a mistake.
Okay.
Again, she makes the mistake. It's not your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. You
Mm.
played good. You invading enemy blue, obviously very good play. But the game is played by humans, and if you notice one of your teammates making a potential mistake, sometimes you can help them avoid the mistake by talking to them and also by moving your champion towards them and being and helping them.
Okay.
And sometimes he's ending here and you can't do anything, and you say, "Well, unlucky. My Fed mid laner wants to die." That's okay too.
Yeah, it's good because it is in team, but in solo queue, I think
Yes, exactly.
I will
In
be
solo
a
queue,
bit tilt.
sometimes just let your teammate die and farm as much as you can and hope you carry him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
But just in both games you played, I feel like you were not mindful enough of the gank opportunity. Like, you were not evaluating how unlikely, like how difficult it is for enemy jungler to gank your lane, because you're only looking from your perspective, like I can gank him, right? Which
Okay.
is fine. Just sometimes think enemy jungler can't gank, and it looks fine, so I can be a bit greedier before I go and help.
Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Yeah,
it. I hope it helped, and in general,
yeah,
I,
it
I
helped a
mean,
lot. Yeah.
I don't want to, promise you too much time, but I can help you
Mm.
with small things. If you're asking me a small question or something, I can help because obviously Worlds is
Okay.
coming, so I want to
Yeah,
practice a
yeah,
lot
of
more for
course.
myself, and I'm also helping a lot of people. So,
Yeah,
thank you very much, and I appreciate it.
yeah. Good luck with Flight Quest afterwards.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank
Take
you so
care.
much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Putain, c'était trop bien, wesh. Je suis trop content. Bon, mon anglais était immense sa mère, mais putain, c'est trop bien. Oh, désolé pour le début en fait, vu que j'étais en train de parler, j'avais pas pensé à mettre la scène.